The Frames Per Second podcast.
What's going on? It's your boy Nick. And I'm here with Miss Naturally Day.
Hello.
Oh, yeah, with Modest Media.
What's up, man?
I'm good, man.
Modest me all day. It's your boy.
Yeah.
Ain't changing for no motherfucking body. God damn it.
Yeah, you can wear that. You can wear that. Kenneth Inch.
What up?
And Mike Seatown.
You.
And you're now tuned into the Frames Per Second podcast. And in this episode, we are kicking this new year off. I like how we doing things. We're trying to be on top of the new releases. Mike put the battery in our back. So this is why we're here to give you a review of the new science fiction horror film written by Brandon Cronenberg. Is it A24? Oh, it's not A24. It felt like one. Infinity Pool, starring Mia Goth and Alexander Skarsgard. I think that's how you say his name. Nay. Does Infinity Pool get a rose? Or have you processed the movie yet?
I think I have. We watched it last night.
You're saving judgment, it sounds like.
No, I'm not saving judgment. I didn't like it. Whether it was something deep that I just missed or not, this movie's just not for me. There were some artistic elements that, I mean, sure, I can respect, but it's nothing that anybody could really say to make me say that I enjoyed this watch, because I didn't.
Right, what say you?
I don't have the same sentiments. I thought the art. I did like the artistic elements and the acting in this movie. So yeah, but no, it was fine. I don't hate it like Naomi though.
Dislike, not hate. Strongly dislike.
Okay. Ken, what about you?
I enjoyed it. I almost didn't go see this. It had me. I was questioning a lot of shit when I was watching this, so I was just kind of, especially like right around the halfway mark, I was just like, man, what if it's this? What if it's that? What if this? So yeah, I enjoyed it, man. It's an interesting idea. See, this should be telling you the shit that white folks be trying to do, bro.
That's the point I was going to bring it up. I'm like, they getting too creative with these movies. Somebody doing this shit for real.
Yeah, man.
Mike, what about you?
Yeah, I loved it.
I'll say it again. I know it's not really an answer, but I'm neutral on this movie. I came away from it like I hate it,
safe, man.
But then I was thinking about it, and I'm just coming away like Mia Goth's performance was amazing in this, cause she is like so weird and creepy, but like captivating and entertaining. Like it's a weird way she's giving, like she can perform in these kind of movies. Especially when that scene where he was walking in they was forced him to walk.
Roof of the car.
Yeah, like I'm like that shit had the theater getting weak at that shit. Like she had the theater laughing at a lot of her shit.
Shit before that when she was screaming his name.
What she call him? What was her nickname? She called him
Jamesy,
yeah.
Yeah, in this opening scene, I didn't get anything other than it was just kind of tense. Like she didn't really want to be there. I think it's when you get further into their conversations with Mia Goth's character and her husband. I can't remember their names.
Gabby and Albane.
Gabby, yeah. I think once you get more into the conversations with them, you start to get a better understanding of what their relationship is.
Yeah, I got the same thing they got, that she seemed either annoyed or just a shithead. And he seemed like maybe the kind of nicer one, but she seemed like she was just very controlling.
She got all
You got
the money.
controlling from that first scene?
Yeah, I got like, for some reason, I didn't even think that they were married at first.
I didn't either.
I thought that was some chick he just met, because she just kind of didn't seem like she liked him.
I will give you that.
Bro.
You said 10 years?
10 years.
That's a marriage is like
10 years, and she got all the money, bro. And
That
We
part.
didn't know that part yet.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Well,
she
once
was
we got that, it made
she
sense.
was proud to say it at that dinner table, didn't she? Joking about it and shit.
Yeah.
That shit wasn't funny.
That shit was embarrassing.
He married rich. I was like,
he took it in
oh,
stride, though.
damn,
He didn't
bitch.
seem to bother.
Because
I
he's
don't
used
know
to it. No,
about
it bothered him.
stride, yeah.
He
No,
probably
was
10
pissed.
years. He probably been hearing that
bother
shit.
me.
So I'm like, in my head, I'm like, well, why didn't you just let him go by himself and get some inspiration? I don't understand.
You can't do that.
Nah, that ain't gonna happen.
gonna
Going
work.
to a
You
made
can't
up
go to
country.
you can't go to no resort
Shit.
like
That's
that.
what writers usually do, though.
I ain't never heard of Nukatiki. We ain't going on no Kentucky without me.
Not without me,
Hell
goddamn.
no.
With these Kentuckans.
Right. I need to see what's over here.
And I think this is why I didn't like this movie, because he kept doing dumb shit after dumb shit after dumb shit. And she was like, why are we leaving with this couple that we barely knew? He was like, well, they say they do it all the time. She was like, no, you just found your fan club and you want to stay around them. So yeah, it's like she called him out on the fact that it's like, oh, you found somebody who actually
He can't
is crazy.
be happy.
He's not
It's not-
used to people liking his work.
That's what I'm saying.
But
Like,
we don't know that until the end. That's what made it. That's what I liked about it. Is I thought that he was an actual legitimate writer until later. So for a while I was thinking the same thing. He's doing stupid shit. Why is he doing this? But when we get to the end, now we see why he was doing it.
Yeah, I just took it like he just want to be like, this makes him happy. Like this is how, like him feeling like he's worthy. To your point, Nate, like if he's being emasculated, like of course the attention that he gets, especially for his own shit, that ain't got nothing to do with her. Yeah, of course I want to lean into that.
Emasculated, all right.
Hey, man, I don't know.
Mia Goth emasculated the hell out of him, bro.
My thing is this. My thing is like how you switch from pissing to busting like that quick.
Anatomy, it works, Nick.
That's how I go.
I'm just saying, like she spooked the nigga, and then all of a sudden, like, oh yeah, all right, we on right now. Think about you taking a piss, and all of a sudden, some random woman just come around and you start grabbing your dick.
Let's go.
Yikes.
What the fuck? You act like this is a bad thing.
You got your wife right there.
Give a fuck.
She probably don't be doing that, Nick.
Come on.
Right. She don't get a pissy hand job, bro. You know what I'm saying? A pissy hand is a good one, Nick. It's ready-made lube, Nick.
He's like, oh, this is different.
That nigga, I thought I was like, bro, he ain't acting, bro. That nigga busted a nut, bro. And then they showed the nasty thing. They showed the drip.
The nut drip on the ground.
Hey, man. You know what I'm saying?
I do like the once it was piss and now it's nut.
Piss off.
Oh no. I think he was there.
Y'all have got listen. Y'all have got to stop with these dumbass dad jokes. Jesus Christ.
He was real happy with that one. I was like, man, Mike, would you cheat if Mia Goth did? Yeah. I think I would.
I mean,
What's that cheating though?
That's cheating. It's a handy.
I was like, is that cheating or is that a sexual assault?
He got assaulted, Mike.
Because
If that happened to me, I was like, babe, I got
He didn't
assaulted.
say no.
But look,
He
if the
couldn't.
roles
His
was
life was in
reversed and
danger.
that was a woman and
No,
a
you're
man
right.
came up behind
You're
her and
right.
just jerked
that's
her up,
dangerous.
like,
That's
You're
dangerous
right.
too, because like, bro, that's your crown jewels, bro. You can't be like, she could do anything at that point. She could rip it off. or
Right,
whatever.
but damn, bro, now you just ruining the shit.
sorry, but yeah, that's.
I wasn't thinking that. I was
was
thinking
like,
that.
Get out of
because
jail
I'm
free
like,
card, bro.
when they
I
was
think so.
shot to the water, I'm like, did he cheat? Like, how do you, like, what do you say to your wife is right there? Like, what do you say? Like, babe, I ain't even say, like, she,
I ain't even do nothing. I ain't even touch her.
And I'm like, if the roles were reversed, like, no, that's some sexual assault.
Speaking of what Gabby, did y'all think it was kind of fucked up what Gabby was saying about like calling the government, like the people of that area, like, you know, animals and shit like that? When she was like, "Oh, you don't want to go to jail? They're animals." And
She
I mean,
said
that
they'll
was-
rape you and they'll kill you.
yeah, like did you think like that was fucked up based off of?
No, because she was right. She
Well,
was
they,
right.
but I mean, like, but her, like her saying
You think
that.
you don't think she was just trying to manipulate him?
Yeah.
Well,
By
she was.
saying
But
that?
I'm saying she wasn't lying. They did end up killing him. It's all in perspective.
So the
She
way
knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, you're right.
there were
That did
several
happen.
points in the film where where they were talking about the way they talked about the locals, and I thought, to me, what I took away from them is that they were the actual, like the way they were describing the locals as rapists and murderers and low class and all that stuff. No, that's what they were.
Yeah.
By the end of the film. So I'm like, why the fuck are you even there? Like, you know, these people. Like, I'm pissed. At
You
this
still have
point.
hope for him? That's what you
No,
said?
well, at this point, I'm pissed because I'm like, you keep doing stupid shit. Like, why you didn't just go? Like, she was trying, like, get your passport and just fucking go.
But what would he
And-
go back to?
The life
He
that
would
you
go
said.
back
Well,
to-
touche, I get that.
Yeah.
I'm talking about my experience when I'm watching.
Got you.
Yeah, so in my experience when I'm watching it, I'm like, why are you going back to these crazy ass people? Like, even if you know and you at least know they told the cops on you. You at least know they snitched you out after you went with their plan. So why are you back in their company
Because he's
again?
getting some sort of satisfaction from it.
I get it, but I'm like, it's stupid.
It makes sense to me because they made it seem like he was broke. He had no fucking real skills. He was basically just mooching off his rich wife.
What did y'all think about the hostage scenes where they were just kidnapping motherfuckers and beating the shit
What
out?
was up with his dick?
Man, I was trying to figure the same.
Why didn't he have
I was
one?
like, why does he look like he had? He just looked like he had 2 long balls.
Yes.
What the fuck is going
I was like,
on?
what is happening?
Like, is that a micro penis? Is that what that is in real life?
That shit was crazy because he was clearly fucking.
What?
Yeah, they busted in on him. He was fucking with the other girl.
He was like humping.
You say what he got? He wasn't fucking.
He was fucking. But I mean, you get scared, your dick gets small. But damn, that was.
I told y'all, bro.
He got really scared.
He got really scared.
He was terrified.
I told y'all his worst fear happened. I told y'all when you in the middle of fucking and somebody come in busting in with a gun. Worst.
That's yours too.
It ain't gonna look like that. But this movie really was. It's a little bit different for me. But yeah, I'm terrified of something like that. That's vulnerability. That's vulnerable. Bro, when I saw Mia Goth pull up in that. Hey.
Wait, you skipped them all getting fake killed.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Oh yeah, that scene where what? Oh yeah, that was after the torture scene with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They go and they catch them all, and then the
shit
guy
was
says
crazy.
we're gonna do something different, and then they show the same thing. So at that point, I was like, okay, did they actually kill the originals this time? And these are the clones.
That's where I didn't think about it then, but now you're saying it makes sense because I was like, damn, this is the first time they're actually gonna be accountable for their
I
actions.
think that's what happened.
and they
in
were
that
scared.
moment.
And see, again, to me, it's just like, does it matter?
It
Because
didn't.
yeah, at the end of the day, they still know about the stuff they got going back home and all this type of stuff. So,
But
it's
it
like,
matters to you because you're the one that's actually about to die.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter if this other person is being what.
I thought they were clones, but now that you mentioned it,
So the clones are the.
what if they were the originals and they cloned
I'm
the
fairly certain when
So it's a
that
switch?
happened, I think that was when the actual switch happened. That's how I took it, at least. Because why would he say I'm going to do something different?
Didn't care about none of this shit. Damn, I didn't
Which
care
would
about
kind of
this.
explain why they got a little bit more sadistic and crazier.
They
maybe?
slit their throats in front of all of it, and then they were all laughing on the bleachers.
Yeah, because they don't give a fuck because they clones. They don't really know shit, right?
Like you don't
Or-
ever really die.
But they don't know they're clones. That's the thing. They're laughing because they're just like, we got away with it again. I think that's the whole point of the movie is
Yeah.
they're rich. They can keep doing these things. They can keep killing people. And as long as they have the money to get away with it, they'll keep doing it.
So yeah, then we move forward and we see that. Well, I guess we get to the scene where he's like outside and he has to fight his clone and shit.
With the dog. You have to
Yeah.
fight the dog.
Fight the dog.
I don't know what I would do if I saw a dog, Ken.
Could you fight it?
I don't know, bro.
You have to. Because think about you.
If me trying to bite me, bro,
Yeah.
that shit fucked up, bro.
Because would you talk to yourself like, bro, you good?
Chill out.
Calm down, nigga, calm down.
Kid.
Kid, stop playing. Kid, stop playing.
Yeah, bro,
What would mama think?
She saw us fight like this.
That is the fuck. I'm going to call mama. So am I. We call it together. Shit.